So aku dan member dalam academy telah buat profit yang besar macam ini last week. Okay, we had some really good trades. Terutamanya from Alpaca. Our Alpaca trade was very massive. Dan ada juga sebuah short on Ethereum. Our Ethereum short, this was Alpaca. So 24x for Alpaca. Ethereum also telah bagi setup yang sangat-sangat mantap. Saya berjaya take profit 4 kali dari Ethereum short ini ya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Currently we have a Bitcoin short running. Saya telah bagi juga setup ini in the previous YouTube video. So if you guys just follow the free YouTube videos, you guys can make some profit too. Okay, so dalam video ni I'm going to show you guys exactly what are the next price levels yang saya sedang monitor untuk trade, and hopefully we can make some profit this week. So make sure you guys tengok video ini sampai habis. Okay, so minggu ini, before we get started dengan technicals, minggu ini ada news penting, which is the FOMC untuk Mei. So basically Fed iaitu US akan tentukan sama ada mereka akan masuk quantitative easing, maksudnya mereka akan start print duit, atau adakah mereka akan remain neutral. Right? So ideally kita nak mereka mula cut interest rates and print duit because this is bullish for the market. Now I posted this in the Telegram channel. After data was released in April, inflation ada tanda-tanda yang dia sedang turun, CPI and PPI and even PCE. Right? Tapi adakah penurunan ini cukup signifikan atau tidak untuk Fed potong rate? Right? Tambahan lagi, sebab Fed ada dual mandate, iaitu dia nak kawal inflation and dia nak pastikan labor market kuat. So labor market masih kuat. Right? The labor market is still strong. More than 90% of the Fed will continue to keep interest rates unchanged in this meeting. So inflation turun sedikit, but it might not be significant enough lah, right, for the Fed to start cutting rates. Okay. So as for the May data, Crane has said a lot that the data this month will be very important, especially the data related to inflation and labor market. The reason why it's important is that according to the forecast of investors or economists, there will be 4 cuts this year. So sepatutnya ada 4 kali pemotongan rate tahun ini. Tapi kalau data bulan ini teruk, right, investors mungkin akan kurangkan rate cut dari 4 cuts kepada 3 cuts. This is bearish ya. Right? So kalau data bulan ini tak cantik, Fed mungkin Fed ya, bukan investors, Fed mungkin akan kurangkan rate cuts dari 4 jadi 3. So this is not good. So ideally we want data this month to be good, and the first FOMC is coming out on 8 hari apa? Hari Khamis ya, on the 8th of May. Okay, so pay attention to this announcement. Alright, so that being said, let's take a look at the charts. So kita membuka minggu ini dengan sebuah CME gap yang besar, right? Price telah dump ke bawah over the weekend. So we have a CME gap to about 97.5, yeah, 97.5. Let's take a look at the liquidation heat map. Okay, liquidation heat maps. Looking at the past 1 week, I believe we had liquidity building up above 98k. So we have a bit of liquidity building up around here. Let's take a look at the previous 1 month, right? The previous 1 month. Okay, so di atas 98k ada sikit lah, about 164 million. Di bawah sini, right below this range here, we have 115, about 200 million, right below this range here. So keep an eye on these levels, 92k and 98k. Those are the closest liquidity pools yang kita mungkin boleh target. So right now, Right now, what has price been up to? So a few levels to keep an eye on ialah monthly open. Right, ini level support yang penting 94,000. Uh, previous previous month high harga tertinggi bulan lepas, and also we have a weekly resistance level di sini. Okay, so price telah dump dari sini. Right now, what I'm expecting is price mungkin akan sambung buat Monday range dulu. Right, dia akan ranging sekejap for Monday, tunggu semua market open. And what I'm expecting is that we should come back down here before filling up the CME gap. Right, so if we're zooming in a little bit, we can see that we have this supply zone here. Right, kalau kita tarik sebuah range sini pun, you can see that we are currently ranging. Right, we're currently ranging here. We have this supply zone yang price belum berjaya break out. So I'm expecting price to continue a range rotation. Kalau nak cari sebuah long, right, this would be a scalp or intraday trade. I wouldn't mind taking a long from this level here and targeting the CME gap fill, because ini mungkin ini boleh bagi kita risk reward yang cukup menarik, hampir 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So if you're taking a long position, take it from the low of this Monday range, right? Dekat 93.6 macam tu. Okay. But for now, we are still holding shorts. Saya masih rasa lepas kita fill CME gap ni, we will continue lower, right? And the level to pay attention to ialah monthly open ini. Kalau monthly open ini gagal untuk menjadi support dan kita gagal untuk buat something like this. Okay, let's say kita gagal untuk buat something like this. Reclaim and continue higher. Right, kalau kita gagal nampak ni menjadi support yang kukuh, then that could mean that this week, next week, maybe even till the end of the month, kita akan berada dalam keadaan bearish, right? Sebab kita di bawah monthly open price, so that would mean monthly candle akan turun, right? So this level is very very important because it gives you an indication sama ada kalau you nak tengok bias bearish atau bullish. Right now kita masih berada di atas. Okay, kita masih berada di atas. So this would be a bullish scenario. So kalau nak cari long, look for a long around the monthly open. Right, sebab kita nak monthly open ni kukuh sebagai support if we want our long to play out nicely. Kalau monthly open ini break, right, let's say something like this happens, boom, we reject here, price break ke bawah, and then monthly open ni jadi resistance. That will mean that we can continue holding our short position. Altcoins will also start to pull back, and then we have to look at the liquidity level di bawah tadi 92,000, right, 92,000 around here. This will be our next support level, right, the liquidation. Below that would be about 88k, yeah, 88k, somewhere around here. But itu cerita nanti. Right now, the closest levels we have are these levels right here. Okay, the key level being the monthly open. So that being said, apakah plan saya untuk sekarang? Saya masih sedang hold sebuah short position. Right, I still have my short position that I'm holding, and our members pun sedang hold. Tengok, hold, dia baru saja send. Ganas, mereka lagi ganas ya. Tengok, 1000%, which is 10x, right? So these members are making really good profit. Okay, so bias saya masih lebih bearish sekarang sebab kita dah sampai ke level resistance, tak masuk cun-cun lah. This was our resistance zone, dia tak masuk cun-cun, but kita dah sampai sebuah level resistance yang besar. So a pullback is normal dan kita dah ada sebuah run up 30% yang sangat tinggi. Right, so I'm expecting a pullback at least to about 92k, which was our previous liquidation zone. Yeah, ingat this liquidation zone right here, about 92k. Okay, so for the short term, kalau nak sambung short, let's say you guys want to jump into the short, a possible short you could be looking at ialah cari short selepas price telah fill the CME gap. Right? Sebab ada dua confluence ini yang saya nampak. Number one is previous month high yang menjadi resistance sekarang. Number two is price telah fill up CME gap, is likely to reject back down. So if you belum ada short position, this is a possible entry that you could look at. Okay, at around 95.7 or even 96. Okay, untuk orang yang nak long, right, I'm not taking longs yet sebab bias saya is more towards the downside for now, but we'll see lah, we'll see. But if you were to take a long, like I said just now, look for a long in the low range dekat area monthly open ni, sebab this is a very important support level and this is our current Monday range. So price akan bermain dalam range ini until dia eventually break out ke atas atau ke bawah, right? So ideally we want to look for longs around 93.7, 94 macam tu, right, around the monthly open area. So that is the current plan for now. Saya masih sedang hold short position. We'll have to see how price actually plays out after this Monday range telah dibentukkan. Dan usually bila ada news besar macam FOMC pada hujung minggu ni, can't really expect price to do much, right? Because a lot of uncertainties in the market. Investor besar pun sedang duduk tepi, right? So we'll have to see what price does after the FOMC. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the video on Friday, right? Saya akan bagi update on Friday again. Every Monday and Friday I'll give the market update. So make sure you stay tuned to Friday's video. Kalau you guys nak more frequent updates, you guys boleh masuk kepada Telegram channel yang percuma, atau you guys boleh masuk kepada Kaizen Crypto Academy di mana saya share everything transparently. Semua entry, exit, TP, stop loss, everything is in the Kaizen Crypto Academy. So itu sahaja untuk video kali ini. Have a good week everybody. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing. See you guys in the next video.